Hello, hello again. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. I figure we'll go Thavnair path first because it's team dudes being guys. Honestly, let's kick off this expansion by trying to see as much of the new stuff as we possibly can, as soon as we can. No, no, no. We're not going to do another sea voyage. We're going to teleport. The confluence, thou sayest? Am I afraid so, my friend? Thou wilt recall the hunt for Iceheart, unto whose sanctuary we delivered thee owing to the knowledge of our comrade Moonbrita. Moonbrita was an authority on aetherology, a field of study she did embark upon in pursuit of her parents' example. Both are authorities in their own right, and both are researchers at the confluence. So he informed them that she died back in 2.5. Kitty or Kitty? There's two T's there. I guess it would be Kitty. And that's the weirdest way I've ever seen Kitty spelled. And we'll pick up Team Charlian when we get back from Thavnair. Don't want to crowd my screen with quest log. And before we go though, let's some more hangs by entering a fully populated area. The hunt for specimens. Gleaners, huh? Yeah, I'm Clyde Wyvernhide. Glad somebody around here knows who I am. Guild ship hunts, huh? More challenging, huh? How could they possibly be more challenging, dude? I've been to another a reflection of this world and fight crazy fantasy fairy monsters. How could they possibly be more challenging than that? Well, they had to come up with some sort of bullshit to do another thing that hunts. Ooh, Northota, huh? Or Northota. Ooh la la, me likey. Samples, huh? Seems legit. Guild ship hunts now accessible. Okay. So, oh look, a monster in Garlemald. That's okay. We knew we were going to Garlemald ever since the fan fest back in the summer, so you'll be fine. Also, excuse me, I'm sorry I burped. Confluence. Alright, kitty, lay it on me. Yeah, it kind of looks like my brother Weston's character. Way to travel to an aetheryte without being attuned to it, huh? Well, we've done that before. Literally in the Ice Heart one, we did that. It was across a pretty short distance, though. This is like halfway across the world. Okay, so you attune the aetherytes to one another, and then you kind of use them as like beacons. Alchemists from Mazatan helped. How about that? Okay, and he brings up the fact that his aether channeling ability was butt fucked by Y'shtola back in 2.55. Veritable dream come true. That would be Moonbreeda's parents. Large-scale project headed by the Forum, huh? Destinian's like, I ain't being a guinea pig.
Right, we're all set. Just the 4 of you, was it?
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in Thavnair.
You are? Oh. I would have preferred more test subjects. Oh, well, never mind. If our 3 travellers could line up here, please. Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether. Oh, and one last thing. You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness. Good luck!
A tiny bit of violent death.
What?
Oh, she did us dirty. But hey, we got to Thavnair instantly, so how about that? But just how violent is this aether sickness gonna be? Swing.
Thavnair, home to city-state Rads at Han.
Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between two peoples. Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy. Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay for a time. Now across this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have?
Oh no, our Emmett Selk narration is interrupted by the ether sickness.
What chance?
Oof.
Against such an insidious foe.
Man, Kitty did us dirty. Well, that solves the special weird-looking aetheryte conundrum from the FanFest. My theory was that the special aetheryte's protected from the tower influence, but oh.
I've seen fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish.
Damn, it must be pretty bad then. I've had food poisoning from...
Let me bring you something to drink. That should help settle your bellies.
I've had food poisoning from bad crab legs. And I spent literally 6 hours hunched over a toilet, just dry heaving. It was the worst. And then I still wasn't right for 2 or 3 days afterwards.
There was a note with Kryle's instructions. Don't let Estinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad with coin.
Alright, we're determined. We're gonna go stop Estinian from spending all our money. And Yuri Ange can't even talk. Uh-oh. Ether sickness. Oh. Again. And again. Why, the Manusia? Manusia? I don't know how to say that. My special Ambra Lassie, made with only the finest and freshest ingredients, is famed for calming unruly bellies. By way of a warm welcome to Thavnair, I am pleased to offer it to you for the low price of 19,800 gil. For not one, not two, but 3 bottles, a bargain amongst bargains. The price is high road robbery. You want to say as much to Estinian, but you realize any words of warning you cry out will be accompanied by your last meal. You must stand before Estinian and use gestures, deny that the deal is fair. $1,890 gil. Well, that's certainly was a markup. from, like, first he tries charging 19,800, and he's like, oh, no, my bad, it was only 1890. You tried to charge us over 10 times the price. Surprised we haven't had any aether sickness on the way back to Thavnairian, Jay. Praise be to the 12. My stomach doth loosen its death grip. Fine fruits of this land. You might hear my dogs barking. We're having big storms today. Tornado watch. And they're cooped up inside. Yeah, something like that. You could have just gotten a haircut. Said it's a Thavnairian weave, tough and not easily unraveled. How much did it cost? 9,400 gil. A steal, I was told. 'Tis nothing fancy, but I've always valued function over form. That's incredible. I dare say not even Alphano could hold a candle to you. Why are they trying to fucking skin us alive? Okay, Sodara, huh? Matenga tribe. But they're peaceful, they're not like the ones on the Azim steppe. Yedlimad is where we are, huh? Thavnair's already very colorful. Very colorful. Oh, there's the tower over there. So that guy just told us the tower is fucking disrupting business. Kazal at the consortium. Apparently he owns most of the trading boats out here. Getting push notifications from my brother messaging me on Discord. Crate of fruit. The crate is laden with fruits, but they are on the verge of spoiling, as if they have been left for too long. It's because no one bought them, and they were for sale. So you probably just want to go ahead and eat them. Very little activity compared to ports we've visited in the past. Well, let's think about ports we've been to. Limsa Laminsa, it's fairly busy, I suppose, but it's always the same pirates, so whatever. We've been to Kugane. Kugane was busy. I guess that's what we're comparing it to in our head. Maskins aren't coming. We already have everything they ordered. What are we supposed to do with it? Matsia. He's also here to see calls all. We're not on the moon yet, so let's switch our preferred mount to something that makes a little bit more sense. Maybe Earthbound, so whenever I feel like using a mount. Akiali, huh? I kill bad guys. Yeah, sure, helping people by killing bad guys. Peddlefish in your stead, huh? Gotta try to sell his fish for him. I don't know if you can actually succeed in selling to all of the people that you try to sell to. I fucked it up almost immediately on two of them. On my main character. Ah, we just totally lied to him. And actually succeeded. If he tried selling him the fish right away, he just tells you to buzz off. He's not interested in fish. So we succeeded. Yay. That's one success. I think you can also mount up while being accompanied, but I'm not gonna. I think that would just look too weird. Your accompaniment doesn't get on the mount, so. So she gorges herself on fruits, huh? So we were like gonna turn her away from her problem, but then we're just like, oh, eating to fill a void, eh? Well, here, fill your ass up with some of my fish. Alright, so we've actually succeeded in making 2 sails. Will we make a 3rd? Aww. If you pick the other thing, if you start out with, you know, fresh fish will sell your stomach, I'm pretty sure he says, oh, I just ate, I'm not hungry. And then the other option, pretty sure also leads you to not making a sale. But we made 2 sales. It's better than I did on my main character. Sisters as my witness. Man, I thought this blasted coffin mine was gone. But the more I talk, the more it seems to come back up. It's almost exclusively the Bar the Elephant people being kidnapped now. South winds welcome. All the colors around here are very, very pretty. New battle scene is pretty dang good. Requiesce cat. As well as the MP cost. Associated spells. You could probably do manual labor. Look strong as fuck. You could probably carry stuff, dude. Unsettling resemblance to our divinities. Tower of Zat, House of Divinities in the Old Tongue. Well, actually, it's a Final Fantasy IV reference, but okay. Alright, so we're gonna go to Akiali. Or Kiali? Or... non-English words and me don't get along. I can kind of pronounce some Japanese and a little bit of French, but I'm just a dumb Georgia boy. I got palm trees, I got like reddish pink trees, got purple rocks, got purple flowers, I got elephants. White beach, huh? Our isle is home to many gods. They can be divided into two groups. The Manasya, beings of wisdom who assume the form of men, and the Mirga, beings of might who assume the form of beasts. Together they are divinities, their forms and personalities many and varied. Some are kind and gentle, others stern and temperamental, just like we mortals can be. Hasveda. In ancient times, the Manasya and the Mirga, deities who look like men and beasts respectively, were locked in conflict. Eventually seeking the wisdom of the Manasya, the Mirga cast aside their own heads and took up those of their foes. Likewise, the Manasya coveted the might of the Mirga, and so they too resolved to trade heads. Thus were born new gods possessed of both might and wisdom, and they ushered in an age of harmony between the two factions. Looks like the Magus sisters. They get yet another take though. This time they're wearing the masks of beasts. Sindaruva. Okay, not Cindy anymore. Sindaruva. Sandaruva. He says to her right. Her right would be the short pink one, and I'm pretty sure the short pink one is Mindy. Yeah, okay. So the localization team flipped that line there. It should have been on the right is Sanderuva. I heard in Final Fantasy X the Magus Sisters got a rendition of them where they were like insects or something. Dragons? An ancestor of the Satrap. Forged a covenant with the dragon in ancient times. Passion you bear for your faith is plain to hear. The great work, huh? Brilliant and beautiful. I could stare at her dainty ears and adorable trunk all day. So she must be an elephant lady as well. Or well, elephant lady, whereas he's an elephant lad. Although I mean, I just assume that. I can't really tell. They don't really give the ladies any discernible features outside of voices. I got dodos over here called hamsas. Or hamsa. Getting closer to the tower. Uh-oh. Got a bunch of dead bodies. Or at least unconscious bodies. They're supposed to be alchemists, right? They're probably just on something. They're probably like... I don't see any blood. I mean... I don't normally have blood when there's a bunch of dead bodies, but... Okay, well, he points out the lack of blood, too. Clearly, they're all having a good trip. They decided to get high.
What happened here?
Their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
Oh, we have guests. You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see. I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task, was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow.
My question is, why are they sleeping outdoors on the ground if they're so tired? Couldn't they sleep, I don't know, at least in
People of the
beds?
great work, I come bearing new scales.
Scales? We have new scales?
Oh, that's the keyword. Catnip for alchemists.
Yes, my friends. Gather round. I have them right here.
Oh, happy day. Now I can continue my experiment.
Many thanks.
One for me.
Those are dragon scales.
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
And we are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit. Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower.
Oh, hey.
Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people? Of course! You're the one Cryo sent. The warrior of light we've been waiting for.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, this is a day of celebration. Praise be to Cinderova.
The winds have shifted. I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this clear in days.
Tell me, how did you acquire those scales?
Curious that it concerns you so. But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
Awful pact. Does he have a seal on his tongue? Is he gonna get
That as well.
transported into Tokyo and get impaled on the Tokyo
You
Tower?
must be quite familiar with Dragon Kill, yes?
Uh-oh.
Is this their congealed blood I see on your weapon?
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it, have you not?
How can they tell?
I should like to draw a file or two, if so. Now, see here. Come along, come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
What the fuck?
Cease your shoving, or so help me.
Oh dear, your poor companion. What with the new scales and your timely arrival, my colleagues are a little giddy with excitement. No harm will come to him, I promise. Meanwhile, shall we find a quiet place to talk? As you may have guessed, I am Nidana, the alchemist who sent the request to your mistress Cryo. We have workshops across the nation collaborating on this research project. But it is here, at the Great Work, where I collate our results. Come with me, all of you, and I can explain the crux of the situation.
Who knew Endwalkers was going to be a comedy? I wonder if that blurb about shellfish being good for blood loss was real. You could hear the steam coming out of these. Like, I mean, if it holds true in real life. So look that up. Owing to their etheric density, the scalers are highly resistant to disruptive forces. The mightier the dragon, the greater the resistance. They won't be satisfied with blood alone. What are they gonna do? Get its cum? Testing the blessing of light somehow, despite the fact that it's supposed to be the echo that protects us. But whatever. Whatever. Drunken Deepa, huh? Okay. Okay. Follow the Drunken Deepa's lead and try not to fall behind. Okay, that won't be hard. But this is the first of many. Follow the NPC and don't get too far behind. You're struck by a powerful blast of ether, but suffer no ill effects. Struck by another powerful blast of ether, but suffer no ill effects. Keeps asking about the integrity of our stomach. Guess it might give ether sickness. God, is Thavnair just going to be the ether sickness questline? How do we know it's the blessing of light, not just the fact that I have the echo? Like, what the fuck is this shit? They're not supposed to be the same thing. I'm confused. There were arguments in the forum about these two things being different for years. And are we supposed to hand wave that the echo is the blessing? Okay, you'll notice our Aether Compass got grayed out. It's because now it's over in Collection, and you can still set it to your hotbar whenever you want to look for Aether Currents. special ink, huh? Spirit weed, huh? Escort you, okay. We did get the Aetherite here, right? Okay, yeah, we did. Okay, good. That way, if we can, if we have to go all the way back, we can just teleport back whenever. As with Shadowbringers and all previous expansions, you can't get flight until you get down with the story in an area, and then. But as with Shadowbringers, you can get riding maps if you do like 6 fates and buy them with the colored gemstones. Which the colored gemstones from Shadowbringers actually carry over. So if you like doing fates, you just do 6 and you buy riding maps to move faster. Thank the sisters. That always stands out to me. Fuck. It's got like a lotus painted on it. Gonna go for a little length on this recording.
Yes, that would be Radzad Khan. Hardly anyone has been allowed in or out since our troubles with the tower began. The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing. Well, he is the most important person in Radzad Khan. Long ago, this island was home to 2 tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra. When the Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether. Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hjor from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves. It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today. And ever since, a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position. You see, by and large, the state is run by the people. But when problems arise, it is the satrap who mediates a solution. The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed Radzad Khan to thrive all these years. And it was the satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our countrymen.
What is the delay with the vessel? I told you I need to adjust those ratios.
Uh-oh.
I come all this way to admire one of my splendid towers, and what do I find? Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets. I seem to recall a similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name? Oh, something. Owen? Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail?
Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plans.
His voice changed.
And yet, I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal? Complications be damned, for we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
Things are heating up. Pretty sure we go back to them. Yeah. Real pretty town. Giant skull, huh? Giant skull was actually used to make item level 70 crafted weapons back in A Realm Reborn. They were purple and white. It's now chemical stone. Sure thing, babe. Raised by monsters from the tower. Okay. The Radiant Host. So now we get a little autopiloted scene where he talks to us. You can read what he's saying in the text bubbles up on the screen, and also it comes off as green text in the chat log. spectacular formation stretching out over the water is the Kagda. This sword, legend holds, was wielded by the Manusea against the Miraga before it was cast down at conflict's end. To the left, and requiring no introduction, is the tower. As you can see, it straddles a small island. The music is so fun and the tower is so ominous. Somewhat strange. These guys don't seem to care that their midriffs are exposed. Man, that is some cool ass armor. Where can I get me some of that? I wonder if they're actually dragoons. Of a sort, since they actually hit, like, the satrap knows a dragon. Or if they're just lancers that are wearing really fucking cool dragon armor. I gotta be honest, both my first time and this time, I am completely distracted by how fucking cool their armor looks. Brother to us all. Not Hannish by the look of him. Well, what happens if you're a role player and you've made your character look like someone who's Hannish? God, their armor is so fucking cool. We're not. Yeah, look at his sword too. God, it looks fucking cool, and so does the shield. I want your fucking armor, where do I get it? Oh. The only thing I'm not too crazy about is the whole, like, claw feet boots. I mean, they go with the rest of it, but they look like high heels. And I think high heels are stupid in combat armor. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're not a good design choice for combat armor. gotta ride this hamster all the way over to that little tiny market. Oh, God. Vadra Kumara. Must be a B rank. You can get a dodo mount from Heaven on High, and you ride it exactly like this, and it's very silly. Fetch yet again. Look how many side quests are popping up. I actually did them all on my main character, and I gotta tell you, for the most part, you're really not missing anything, and I'm not gonna do them on side. It would take way too long. It would extend the Let's Play by like 20 or 30 hours just on playing fetch with side quests. I'm just not willing to do that. I went through her dialogue a little fast, but basically I got her the stuff she needed, and she's like, why don't you go take a rest and wait while we get to work on this stuff, because it's going to take a while, etc., etc.
I see our taskmasters have allowed you a moment's respite as well. You have to hand it to these alchemists. They are determined to see this endeavor of theirs succeed. I've never been one for blind optimism, but I sincerely get the sense they're close to a breakthrough.
Thancred, have you been peeking at the script again?
They had better be, or all this effort was for naught.
The peoples of Eorzea, of the Far East, of Thavnair, children of this star united in common cause against a dire threat. Yet ere they succumbed to suicidal madness, were not the Telophoroi born of her body as were we? They who cling to life and the promise of the morrow's dawn, against they who desire death and an ending of their own orchestration. The victors of this war alone will hold the right to answer the question of existence, of its meaning, and its worth.
Poetic and ominous to a fault. That said, if it's an existential debate in nature, then our arguments might not be as persuasive as you'd think. Fandaniel wants to die and take everyone with him in an orgy of pain and suffering. An utterly vile and unforgivable idea.
Orgy. Uh-oh. Hmm. Well, not mine, but anyone else's. I wonder what that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stones of different types in it. So it's some sort of metal. Gotta field test it though. Man, imagine if real world scientists were like this. Did you say Miss Mischief? Oh my God, British people. It's mischief. Mischief. Good God. All right. Well, hopefully this won't take too much longer. I'd prefer not to go over an hour and a half if I could help it, but we're gonna get some more cutscenes yet, so we'll see. I think it'll be okay if it does. Well, if you watch me, you know I complain about the length I make my things quite often. Recording's actually kind of tenuous with all the hanging and my controller cord getting kind of loose and sometimes causing the microphone and speakers to transition to all try to come from the controller. It's very irksome. But also the hangs. I'm not sure what's causing the hangs, but the hangs happen and scare me every time they do. But I think that might actually be the server itself having an issue. Literally so many people are playing the game right now that there are people who are trying to log in and can't log in every single day. Yeah, me and my blessing are so one of a kind, in fact, that apparently other people who have the echo are mistaken for having it, and no one can tell the fucking difference. So one of a kind, yes. Uh-oh. Hmm. Freaky. God, it's like the interior is made out of the creep from StarCraft. I probably said that before, but damned if it isn't true. Those elephant people look like they've been so drained they're turned into statues. He's back to Asahi's voice. Hmm. Well, there goes our most talented researcher. Well, they put the kibosh on the theory that he was a raised up person who wasn't Fandaniel, so. Hmm. Hmm. Rejection of his ancient identity. Hmm. I feel like it's a line from a famous poet in real life. Nice of him to not kill us. Must need us for his plan. Well. Okay. Don't think there's too much left to this branch. I think we're almost done with the Thavnair branch. Oh, right, we're gonna have... Okay. Sorry, I'm not... Oh, having only been through it once, I'm not so familiar with the order of events. Okay, so the satrap is gonna meet with us. Sure will. Okay, well, I would continue on. I would like to finish the Thavnair one in this video, but I think the cutscenes are going to take too long. So, I'll stop there. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. And next time, I'll move right along. And for now, I'm going to take a short break and before I do another recording. Have a good one.